What's going on, everybody? Sometimes opportunities just present themselves and you've got to be ready when they happen. I made a massive purchase of a massive collection and I'm super excited to share it with you. So there was a Facebook post, just local community Facebook post a couple of weeks ago, and somebody was selling a massive collection of programs. See, I am not just a collector of cards. I collect autographs, I collect ticket stubs, I collect programs, I collect cards, I collect a little bit of everything. I collect history. And to me, one of the most affordable forms of history when it comes to sports right now is not cards, it's not autographs, it's programs. They are very, very affordable. And so this huge collection goes up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to buy this. But I can't buy this right now because I'm about to go to Strongsville. And the whole time I was in Strongsville, I was like, I want to save a little bit of my money because I want to buy that collection when I get back, if it's still available. And I was there and I was talking to a couple of people. In fact, I talked to Mike, Canadian Cards, and I was like, dude, there was this collection. And he's like, and you didn't buy it? I'm like, I know, what am I doing? So I was in the airport on the way home, and after I didn't spend every dime that I kept some reserves, and I got on the Facebook post. I found it. I hunted for it for a while. I found it, and I said, "Hey, is this still available?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, it's available." And I was just like, "All right, like I'm in." So we negotiated the price back and forth a little, because it was just under 200 programs. So this is not like, a $25 transaction. And we worked out a deal, and I went over a couple of days ago and I got them. And they were wrapped, like they were in plastic sleeves. They had cardboard backing. They were in beautiful condition. I mean, I was kind of thinking they'd be all musty and gross, and they were really nice. And so I spent about a day going through organizing them by year, by sport. And we've got All Star Game programs, World Series programs, Super Bowl programs. There are Rose Bowl programs. And then there are some other just kind of random programs where there's some NBA stuff, some Indy 500 stuff, some horse racing stuff. Like, this was like a massive collection that somebody was looking to liquidate, and I was happy to do it. And there were tons of doubles, like tons of doubles. So I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to take you into the other room. I'll put this down. I'm going to take you in the other room, and I'm going to go through the boxes. There were 5 or 6 boxes, and then I got them all organized by what they are and in chronological. Let me show you this insane collection of programs that I just picked up. Check this out. All right, so this is just this whole box. MLB All Star Game, this box. So we got 74. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, and it's just like one after another. 81, 82, 80. Oh wait, is 82 missing? 82 is missing, but there's 83. I think 82 is in Montreal. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. And the condition is fantastic. Like, if I take this guy out, if I take this out here, it's just incredible. Wild. That's 89. So put that one back in here. So there's 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, is that 96? I'm gonna guess that's 96, 96, 97, 98. And again, they're all in immaculate condition. Here's the one in Boston, 99. I think this is the one where Ted Williams came out on the mound with Tony Gwynn before the game, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, look at the condition of it. Unscored. I think there's 2 of these. And they just keep going. I mean, it was like, this is such a fantastic collection. I'm like, yeah. I mean, 2001 had a bunch of different covers. So this has the Piazza cover, gross. Ichiro cover, King Griffey Jr. cover, Pedro cover, and they're still sealed. Jeter cover. Again, they're sealed. Then we got the 2002 had a few covers. There's Bonds. 2003, this one's like a refractor one. It like moves. It's like a Sport Flicks. Look at that, we got Clemens on that one. Nolan Ryan. And then this pile right here, that pile is duplicates. So 83 again, 84 again. So that's just the All-Star games. Those are just the All-Star game. But there's like way more than that. So there's, again, see if I can keep these somewhat in order. Yeah, they're in order. So now, so that's the All-Star games. And then there's some World Series. There's a random 77 World Series, but then 95, there's 97, 98, 2001, 2002, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and then duplicates. So there are last World Series, ton of the All-Star games, which I actually think are the coolest ones. But then this box over here has just like randomness. 2007 Indy 500 also comes with 2 ticket stubs. East-West Shrine Game, 2003. 2004 49er yearbook. 2002 NBA Finals. I'm sorry, NCAA Final Four yearbook. Cal Stanford Big Game, 2004. 2005 NBA All Star Game. 2002 Giants yearbook. NBA Finals 2004. And again, the condition is just like nutso. Look at this. This thing is immaculate. Immaculate. And so this is a box of just like kind of random ones. Orange Bowl, National Championship game, Dodgers yearbook 2001, Dodgers yearbook 89, Dodgers yearbook 79, another Shrine Game from 2002, Shrine Game 2004, Shrine Game 2005. Got a couple of the Sports Illustrated books. Gross. There's a collector's edition of the Super Bowl. So you can see this is the limited edition, numbered out of 3,000 was in there. Just, I mean, crazy stuff. 84 Olympic preview. This thing was cool back here. Check this out. So this is a Yankee 100th year commemorative edition yearbook, 2003. It's like that one I'll keep. Belmont Stakes. That one's not wrapped, one of the only ones that's not 2006. Come over here, got Super Bowls. So look at this one. 81 Super Bowl. 82 Super Bowl. 83, 84 Super Bowl, 85 Super Bowl. So this would be the 84 season, but the Super Bowl was actually in 85. So this is the Dolphins versus the 49ers, right? So some of these I'll keep, but a lot of these have doubles. Here's 86, Patriots, Bears, Broncos, Giants, 87. It's just one after another. Super Bowls. Just here's what's this one? 93 in Atlanta, 94. Arizona, 96. 97 Super Bowl. And then as they get closer, they're in like the collector's edition. So this one is in San Diego in 2003, but it's like the refractor one, the collector's edition one. Can't really see it that well on the camera there, but it's like super glossy. You can kind of see it up by the trophy there. So they're the collector's edition one. When those apply, I mean, Patriots versus Eagles, 2005. 2006 is Seahawks versus the Steelers. Colts versus the Bears. That's the Super Bowl. That was one of the best Super Bowls ever. Patriots versus the Giants. 2008. Again, you can see it's got the shine on it. It's like it's the exclusive stadium collection. Look at that. And then in here, these are all duplicates. So, you know, another 84, another 86. Those are all duplicates. So these are all Super Bowl. And then a ton of Rose Bowl. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. I mean, these are all Rose Bowl games. Just one after another. And again, the condition is insane. 1996, 1997. It's just one after another. 2001. This was a national championship game for the Rose Bowl. Miami and Nebraska. This one's super cool. I'll take it out. I'll show you. Look at how nice that thing is. Again, they've like never been touched. And then I'll show you one of my favorite ones is one of the best Rose Bowls of all time was the Texas versus USC. Remember that one? Right there. One of the best games ever. National championship game. Right, we had Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, Vince Young. Penn State versus USC in 2009. And then, again, more duplicates. So I've had multiple people have said, oh, you're definitely getting divorced. Multiple friends have said, yeah, your wife is not going to be happy with this because there's so much. And I absolutely bought this because a lot of it I'm going to keep. but I don't need doubles. So I have yesterday. So the first day was inventory. Spent like 3 hours inventorying them, getting them organized, seeing what's in good, and the stuff that was kind of beat up, set that aside, got them all together. And then yesterday I started taking the doubles and listing them on eBay because I don't need doubles. So I'm like, well, if I could sell some of these. So if you're looking for programs, I've got a bunch of doubles that I've listed on eBay. In fact, I'll write up here, I will have some scrolling and showing how they're all listed. And then I guess what I'll do is, I don't know for sure if I know how to do this, but what I'm going to try to do is down below in the description, I'm going to make a link to my eBay store. So if you have any interest in any programs and you want to help me out, help save my marriage because of how many there are, I need to thin out some of these. So what I did is when I went through and I listed them on eBay, I went and found comps, and I put very competitive prices, because I'm like, I don't need to have two of these. So if they're selling for 10, I'll list it for 8. If the last few have sold for 12, I'll put it up for 10. So I got a bunch down there, again, in the link, if you want to check it out. If you're not interested, fine, I get it. But I'm like, I have to share this with everyone. Like at first I was just like, this is fun. And I was like, I need to make a video on this. This is like a find. Well, for me, now, if you don't collect programs, you go, oh my God, well, that's a bunch of junk. I think they're great. So again, I thought I'd share. I thought it was interesting. Sometimes stuff just falls in your lap. And when it does, you got to have your arms ready to catch it, I guess, right? And I was happy to catch this. I love this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff is right up my alley. Some people think it's junk. I think it's great. Some people think cards and autographs are junk. Not me. I love all of it. Ticket stubs, love that too. So take a look if you're interested. Hit the link down below in the description, if I can get it to work right. I think I can, to my eBay store. And I'd love for Midlife Nation to be the recipients of some of these and join in the joy of these. So anyway, thought I'd share. Super cool. Saturday morning. Hey, have a good weekend, guys. And have a great Easter tomorrow. Have a great Easter tomorrow. And I hope you had a great Good Friday yesterday. I will be back on Monday with that video that I promised 2 weeks ago about what is the most overvalued thing in the hobby. What are the most overvalued things in the hobby? And then shortly thereafter, I'm going to announce Midlife Live number 4. It's coming. The question for Monday will kind of allude to that. And oh, I almost forgot. Also down below in the comments, there will be a link to the Google form if you have not uploaded your favorite pickup from the month of March and want it included in the Midlife Community Show and Tell. Don't forget to do that too. Got a lot of stuff going on right now. So, hey, thanks for watching.